Hello, hello! Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Misa. How are you doing? The laughing emote did get an upgrade. I believe that was maybe a week or two ago. Updated it. I think it looks a lot better. It definitely takes up more of the square that it's on. So yeah, I got an upgrade. I really like it. I think you can see it more. Fabled Mabel, how are you doing? Let me pop this over. Boom, there we go. Welcome. welcome. I'm doing well. Got some tea today since the my espresso machine maker thing is not doing so hot right now. But okay, well, I'm glad you at least like this one. I just didn't like how small the old one was. Like, you could barely see any details. But Fabled Mabel, how are you doing? What have you guys been up to? It was just so small. It was so short. Like, and you couldn't see detail. So that's why I was like, I want to make it better so you can kind of see it a little bit clearer. Wait, you got a new tattoo today? And I'm still riding the high. Wait, what tattoo did you get? I mean, I'm flattered you got the Jetpack Paul logo, but that's, Episode editing, French repeat. Oh my gosh. I don't really know much French at all, so I can't help you there. Yeah, I can't help you there. All I know are the standard phrases that we still use even in English that just are French for whatever reason. I do want to see. C'est très difficile, maybe. Gilmore, welcome. How are you doing? Actually don't know. I kind of mixed some Spanish pronunciation in there, so I doubt that is correct. Oh, whoa. That is... Wow, that is so awesome. Oh, and I just saw the turtle. Okay, that's so cool. And the beehive? That's awesome. Gabe, it's a camera that I've had for a while, but you can now hook it up to your computer. It's it's a Canon 80D. And before, you weren't allowed to, they didn't have any kind of software to connect it to and use it as a webcam. But now you can, and so my video quality has improved. Unfortunately, my face has not improved. But that's about... I can't do anything about that. Good, I'm glad. But Fabled Mabel, that tattoo looks incredible. I'm having tomato noodle soup and toasted buttered toast. Ooh, that sounds so good. Emma, welcome. So, today we are doing a thing. I'm actually opening up my island like we used to. Because it is mostly clear now. There are a bunch of... Ooh, I have a Canon Rebel. I'm going to try and hook mine up. You should do it. I think if you look for Canon webcam beta or something like that, you can... you pick which camera you have, and then they give you the software. Something like that. But yeah, I like it. And so you can use your own lenses and stuff, so it's kind of neat. And the quality is much better than my webcam, for sure. And perfect, Misa. Yeah, you can definitely come. Anyone who wants to come will be welcome. There are some free stuff on my beach. There's nothing that's like crazy good, maybe. But if you guys want to at least come peruse through some of it, you're more than welcome to take it. I'll probably sell most of it by the end of the day if it is not taken. So, sure, you can. And Fabled, you know, I have actually not hopped into any of your streams yet. Let me follow you really quick. Because I'm only following Punch Lasers. So, there we go. Boom. Followed. Let's do this. Go follow Fabled Mabel. Fabled Mabel is a just chatting esports legend. Thanks for being here, Fabled Mabel. Misa is also a streamer. There we go. Misa, there we go. And same. Misa Dean is a Animal Crossing it should be an Animal Crossing New Horizons esports legend. Welcome to both of you. So go check both these people out. One for me. That's awesome. So let's go ahead and let's get us to the island. So let me show you guys some of the updates. Because there are some. I actually had to move a bridge yesterday. So, wait, did I do that? I did. Okay. I just learned how to host you? That's awesome. Upgrades. We're learning. There isn't any news to speak of today, but oh. Fabled Mabel just subscribed? What? Thank you so much, Fabled Mabel. Can I just call you Mabel? Thank you, Mabel. Even Isabella's happy. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. I should have a something surprise, maybe. Mostly for El Capitan, but may have a surprise on Saturday. Maybe. So if you're around for the Saturday stream, maybe. Just keep that in mind. Do you have Maple? I don't, but she would fit my aesthetic for sure. When is the next community day? So, there's two things. One, now that my island has now opened for business. Sammy Space, hi, welcome. We are just starting up our stream. Gonna do some dailies, and then we'll be opening up the island. I have our amiibo. That's awesome. The next community day, Misa. So two things. One, now that my island is like mostly done, and there's like actually room on my beaches, we're finally going to do the Animal Crossing Olympics that we, like that goal we reached a while back. Now that my island actually has room for activities, we're gonna actually finally do that. So I think we're gonna do that next week. And I need to work out some logistics and figure out how we'll do that. But that should be next week. But then the next official like community day is once we reach 300 followers. We're at 256 right now. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. But once we do that, for those that don't know, our community days are more like, I usually get a bunch of items that are like statues and paintings and Gulliver's items and Last time we did an auction. I actually really love the auction. I feel like we might try to do that again one of these days because that was a lot of fun. Maybe that should be the next community goal. Is like an auction, another auction day. It was kind of a community. Maybe no. Maybe we'll save that for the community day. Let's save it for community day. Also, by the way, just a little change. I decided to switch up there the subscriber goal actually shows how close we are to the next emote. So you guys can actually see as it goes up and down where we're at. So if you guys really want an emote, boom, you can tell where we're at. Booted Bo to get Filbert, but forgot and didn't hunt. Oh no, boom, Stitches. Did you want Stitches? I feel like Stitches is a lot of people's, favorite. So it's done by subscriber points, which is weird. And I believe it's like, for every tier 1 sub, that's 1 point. And then I think it's like tier 2 subs is 2 points, tier 3 is 3 points. I think that's how that works. So anyway, we're at 19 points of 25. So once we get to 25 points, we'll get a new emote unlocked. No, I did not want Stitches. Right now, Talinus is trying to get rid of his Stitches. So I was wondering. Okay, I'm gonna move off this scene. There we go. She's been emoting for the past. So we are now 25? No, so we have 19 subscriber points. And we need 25 to get to bump over to the next emote. So 6. Yes, that is correct. Or yeah, 6, or like if one person does a tiered 3 emote, or what, a tiered 3 subscription, that counts, I believe, as 3 points. So it could be, Stitches, no love. Well, that's so weird because I feel like Stitches is usually one of people's favorites, right? I mean, I've never really liked Stitches, but I feel like when people talk about their dreamies, oh, look at Boomer. He's just going for it. I feel like a lot of people, the X eyes creep me out. I agree. I'm with you there. I got a lot of mail. It was Snake's birthday. Yo, Tater Tot, thanks for the birthday present. You knew exactly what I wanted. I'm pumped. So I got you a little something for your fitness routine to return. Hope you like it a lot. Sweatfully yours, Snake. Aw. Let's see what that is. Oh yeah, thank you for these. Alright, got some extra stuff that I want to try to see if I can put somewhere. Whoops. I feel like there's room now. I'm gonna show you guys some of the updates. We'll do a new tour. We're gonna do a new tour. How you doing, champ? I found this little number buried in my closet, and I thought of you. Can't pull it off anymore, but maybe you can. Shoot, I know you can. Wear it and think of me. Gah. Yeah, I spelled out a laugh. Your pal, Bruce. Thanks, Bruce. How many points per sub? I think it's 1 each, right? I think it's like 1, 2, and 3 based on the tiered sub, I think. Let me just double check. Subscriber points. Oh, wow. Okay. I was wrong. I'm wrong. It's 1... Assuming this is still correct. This is from streamersplaybook.com. So you know they're serious. But again, I assume this is still up to date. But it's for tier 1 subs, it's 1 point. Tier 2 subs, 2 points. And for tier 3 subs, it's 6 points. Supposedly. Let me just double check that. Is there like a Twitch? That's what it says. Tools. Past year. Let's just double check. Is that... Oh, that was updated in July, so maybe that is correct. Yeah, so it looks like it's 1 2, and 6. The more you know. The more you know. Tier 3 subs. That's a lot of points. Oh, look at that emote. Biscuit. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Okay, so let me show you guys some of the updates to the island, because there are some big updates. So this area has not changed. This area has not changed pretty much at all. It's actually a little bit shorter because I had to move some things back. This area over here, the orchard is now over here with the fountain. It used to be on the right side of residential services, and now it's over here. It's also just a little bit smaller. Before, I noticed that we actually had, in this space, like I still had this diamond formation. I had 8 trees of every kind of fruit, and I realized, I was like, that is so much space. And also, yes, I love holly bushes, and so the only bush on my island, holly bushes. But here, I noticed, I was like, man, I don't think I need 8 of each tree, or like type of fruit tree. So I dropped it down to 6, and I feel like it still works. It's maybe a little tight here, but I think if I eventually change out the fountain to something else, it would, that's maybe a little bit smaller. Boom, it'd work. So we come over here. Oh look, let me pick this up. So again, the beaches, they have items on them for people to take free items, so feel free. So just ignore that part. But we've got over here, we moved the bamboo area over here. So take a look at this. Nice little seating area. A nice little seating area for people. A nice little waiting room. If you're feeling a little zen and would like to just chill out in this seating area, boom, it's yours. And then of course, yeah, these are the free items that we've got. Oh, let's go ahead. Since I'm actually having people over today, let's go ahead and flip that around. But then, all right, over here is the new neighborhood. Pick that up. Oh, my pockets are full, so never mind. The new neighborhood. Most everyone is over here. This area has not changed, that little surfboard beach area. We've got Eric up front. His lawn is decorated to show off his nature hobby. He loves bugs, is what I have decided. It does kind of work though, because since he's a lazy villagers talk about bugs a lot, so it kind of works. This is Bruce's yard, and he's got a little fishing area. Bruce has also the nature hobby, and so I was like, let's give him something more specific. So he's got a little fishing area. Here's some of his little fish that he's caught. And yeah, so he's got a nice little peaceful area. If you go up, we've got Kit Kat over here. We're still working on his lawn. I still don't know how to make this look cool. So we'll keep working on that. Hopkins is here. I need more of these types of like arcade machines. I want to keep making his, because he has like an arcade in his home. I want to make his lawn an arcade. And here's a nice little cherry blossom seating area. What's cool, I feel like what's nice is you can see, I forgot to mention this when we were next to the orchard. There's another little seating area in the back. And I feel like, I like that you can kind of see both from a distance. You can see the diagonal bridge, which I love diagonal bridges. So, it makes me happy. Over here, we've got Rudy's house. His Christmas toy workshop has expanded. So he's got a little bit more room. And so he can chill in here and work on his toys. He can also drink some, what I believe is probably a mocha. May I temporarily foster your Boomer one day for an episode? Does that mean removing Boomer from my island? Because I don't think so. Boomer's never leaving. He is never leaving this place. Here we have, this is Snake's lawn. This is mostly unchanged from before. because I just like it so much. I think there's maybe one. It's one block bigger. I think. Boomer's not leaving. Boomer's not leaving, Misa. That's a nice try. I know everybody wants Boomer. I know he's everyone's favorite, but he's the ultimate dreamy. I know, but I cannot part with him. I can't part with him. He's mine. He's mine. I know they say if you love them, let them go, but no, that does not apply here. This is Drake's lawn. Talon has helped me out with this idea because I at least had this part. So according to Drake's New Leaf info that you learn from him, he wants to be a cartoonist, I think, is what they said. And so I made a little drawing nook for him. He's got a little cartoonist board. It's got some comics to kind of look for. This is like a little anatomy puppet, you know, that he can kind of, you know, sketch from. And then Talonus gave me the idea of using, since he like wants to be a cartoonist, like to use the cardboard cutout things to kind of decorate his lawn. Oh, also, according to New Leaf, I don't think this is brought up in New Horizons at all, but apparently Drake is one of a triplet. And so we've got 2 other ducks to represent his siblings. This is some other stuff that I need to put somewhere. I don't know. I should probably at least place them. Oh. What are my pockets filled with? Misa gifted 2 tier 1 subs. One to Maluna. Awesome. And Claire Bear 642. Guys, make sure you thank Misa for that. That is amazing. Thank you very much, Misa. I hope you guys enjoy your subs. That's awesome. We grow closer. Oh, this is why I have so much stuff. We grow closer to getting a new emote, which will be awesome. We'll figure out when we want when we get there. But thank you so much. I know somebody get Mel in here. So awesome. Thank you, Misa. That means a lot. Let me go ahead and well, let's see. Hold on. What did Snake give me? A balloon hat? Oh, cool. Thanks. He probably made it from all of his birthday balloons. Hopefully we'll reach our emote goal and it'll be awesome. A pilot's cap. Oh, wait, what? Oh, because it put my beard away. So much stuff in my pockets. Thank you so much for gifting those, Misa. We're at... Oh, I think... Oh, maybe it hasn't... Oh, weird, it hasn't updated. We are at 21 points. It should live update. Hold on. Goals. Where is that? Follower goal. There we go. Let's refresh this and see if it... Refresh? I don't know why it says 20. But there we go. I think we're there. We know we're at least 20, 21 points, something like that. Maybe someone's subscription ran out and maybe that 19 hadn't updated. I don't know. You never know with those things. But Maluna, welcome. Misa Dean just gifted you a tier 1 sub. So thanks for being here. Thanks for being a part of the club. And hope you enjoy it. Sometimes it is a stream elements thing. So maybe that's why. Yes. You see, now when we do a fist bump, you can join in. And it'll be awesome. Okay, I wanted to keep some of this stuff. Let me, because I'm going to have people over. I'm going to just place some of these items somewhere. So that they're at least not in my pockets. Wait, there's room. Okay, Let me see what I can throw here. I think I can do at least the kettle. Ooh! And why hasn't it not loaded? There we go. There we go. Misa, thank you so much for, well, one, redeeming a fist bump, but also the tier 1 subs, everything. Okay, gotta finish eating my Chipotle. Thanks again, hi and bye. Understandable. Understandable. That is a great reason. I hope you enjoy your Chipotle. We don't have one up here, and I wish we did. But Misa, thank you so much for, one, gifting some subs, and two, redeeming this fist bump. Almost said fish bump. And, yeah, just for being a part of the community. We love having you here. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Thanks for being here. I don't know. I don't know. Alaska's just very picky. We actually don't. There's a few fast food restaurants that we don't have that there are everywhere else. A very popular establishment, I think maybe mostly in the South. I don't know how widespread they are in the U.S. But Sonic, which, I mean, their food is okay. But we're actually finally getting a Sonic in Anchorage next year, I think. Boo, Alaska, indeed. No, Alaska's great. It's just we're kind of behind on the times when it comes to... I mean, we have some things. We've got, you know, like, Target, and that's about it. But a lot of times people are surprised when we have a Target, so, but we do. We do have, we need a celebratory emote. Like what kind of celebration? I kind of see the Boomer one as kind of celebratory. Granted, it is a tier 2 sub, so that, you know, I understand. Where should I put... Oh, let's store these. There we go. Now I actually have a little bit of room. Oh, and these tickets. We're not going to use these, probably. You know what? I'll just throw those on the beach. I used to like this more. I used to like Alaska till this morning and right now. Boomer with party popper and confetti. Well, I kind of feel like, I mean, it'd probably be too similar to this, right? Because he already has, like, you know, little star effects around him and stuff. I don't know if it'd be different enough. I have been trying to think of, like, what emotions we're missing, or, like, what, because we have a laugh and a fist bump, are tier 1. I feel like, I don't know, we can come up with something. Let's see, we've got, okay, these are supposed to go somewhere. I really don't know where, but I'll just pick them up for now. So Kurt's lawn needs some help. I'm not done with this. It's not done, but there you go. And then Axel has his little workout area. Supposedly, according to his biography, Axel wants to be a basketball player when he grows up, or as a career. So I made him a little workout area. He can practice. He's got his protein and some water. He also has some popcorn, because why not? But I love it. I see it as more obsessed cuteness. Oh my gosh. That's great. I tend to, whenever I pop into somebody's channel, I either use it as like a welcome or like a yay. I like how everything's green. Yeah, because his favorite color is green. And so I wanted to kind of match it. He's got a little bike, you know, for cardio. Got some music too. So I tried to match it. I wish there was a green, like workout bench or something, but anyway. But yeah, so I made him a little space here. Kurtz needs some work. But anyway, so you guys have mostly seen that because you guys were here when we, well, the weeks that I was working on that area. Nothing has really changed to the left beyond that, like the stuff on the beaches, none of that's really changed. Faith, Hope, and Pixie Dust. Okay, so let me take you over here. This is probably the newest development. Has not been seen on stream yet. Has not been seen on stream. I did post a picture of it in Talonus' Discord last night, and I think Secret Life and Inu stopped by for Snake's birthday yesterday, and they probably saw it. Well, not this. This is new. A nice little, I don't know what this area is. I just wanted it. A double-tiered, little space. So I like it. But this over here, there is now like a mountain wall area surrounding my residential services, which I really like. I came up with this kind of, well, one, I was inspired by Talonus a little bit, because if you guys don't know, Talonus actually built a giant wall on his island, and I was trying to think of what to do here, because I'll show you over here. This is more of it. I'm also using Captain Num Num's octopus design here that he made for me, so I'm using that here as well. But this area here, there's this walkway. And this is, I moved this bridge. Oh, look, there's Drake. He's wearing his muscle shirt. But I moved this bridge over a little bit. But, okay, so before, I had this empty walkway that went from, like, this row that I'm on, or this column that I'm on, and it went all the way this way. And it was so wide. It was so wide. And I didn't know what to do with it, because it's not like I could just put a path there, I guess. I don't know. So I was like, you know what? Let's build a wall. I want to actually wall this section off. And so now, because I guess there was one row of Zen, like the Zen wall, but I wanted something more. So now we have, I don't know, it's a little bit more mountainous. And what kind of works is like, well, one, I'd already had this manhole cover here with the mountain design, and what's cool is that like this whole area of part of the map is all like raised up and mountainous, so it kind of works. So when the shrine moved, I know you guys have probably seen this now, so there's that. One, I will say, I wish I could have one more space here so I can make this more interesting. I feel like it's kind of plain right now. Like, I don't know. Part of me thought maybe if I, like, maybe in these two spaces, raise the cliff, or, like, move the cliff over to kind of make the path more zigzag. So, like, you'd have to go here, and then maybe once you got to this point, this part of the mountain jutted out also. But I don't know. I don't know if that's good. So I may leave it like this and figure out what to do here. But anyway, overall, I do like it. So the shrine is here, and then this area, which I'll move around, is... Oh, and here's some more items. They spill over onto this beach, so when you guys stop by, make sure to check those out. But then, yeah, we have this lovely little sitting area, which has mostly been unchanged from Halloween, anyways. But what I love is you can see a little bit more of like the mountains in the background. You can see the shrine. I love it. So that's over here. Then we have the beaches again. Haven't really changed. There's still a few random flowers that I need to move. But the museum is now back here. So that's new. Also, there's a bunch of flowers I need to move at some point. That's fine. That's for later. Museum is here. I'm missing just one creature from this month. I'm missing it's one of the sea... It's not a sea slug, right? It's the, what is it? The sea pig. That's what I'm missing. Only comes out from 4 p.m. to 9 a.m. I was like swimming for so long the other day, hoping that it would appear. It did not. It did not appear. So I'm still looking for that. Oh. Looks like the flowers can reach out of here. That's not what we want. I'll fix that later. You're not supposed to be able to do that. Anyway, yeah. I'll open it up now. Because I think that's the only things that have changed. Everything else should be good. Let me just, before I open up, let me double check what's in the store. Oh, because it's 12 a.m. for me now. Oh, that's right. I forget it's so late for you. Yes, I will be opening up. Let me just check to see what's in the shop and see if, yeah, I have all those. Let me just buy one of these and drop it on the beach. And let me check turnip prices, and then I'll open it up. 67. So nobody come over for turnips because you won't find anything worth it. But yes, let me go ahead and also I need to make I'll have to make some kind of blocker to hide the code. But you guys can, when you're here, you can go explore, go talk to some of my villagers, go talk to Kix if you guys want something. Oh, also there's this area, which I forgot to mention, which is kind of hard to get to, but there you go. Nice little seating area right up front. It's nice and hidden, has its own little lake. Oh, you got audio on both islands on the same day? What? How's that possible? Now that is a wild story, for sure. The chances of that are so slim. Welcome, Fates. Hey, you know, if you need a lurk, that's great. No problem. Glad to have you. Let's see. We want visitors. 4 online. Also watching, doing. What is this? Hold on. We'll throw that on the screen. Roger. We want to invite via Dodo. And the more the merrier. Why not? Okay. I'm going to throw this up on the screen to hide the code really quick. Yes, invite anyone. Alrighty. Misa, I will DM you the code, but anybody else that wants to come over, just let me know that you want to. And I will DM you the code. So Misa, where are you? There you are. Whispering you said code. Boom. There you go. We will see you here shortly. But yeah, there's a bunch of free items here for people to take. There's some DIYs. I'm going to drop these Taylor tickets. I don't need them. What was the... It's like a soup kettle? Soup kettle. Boom, dropped. So please feel free to help yourself. I actually think I'm going to take these two. Because I've decided, Devster641 for, what? Yes, you can. Let me DM you the code. Just double check and make sure, if this is your first times coming over, make sure you check the Animal Crossing rules below the stream. You will see a cool little graphic of Vaporwave Nook, as I call him. And he's got some good pointers on how we can all enjoy ourselves on this island. But yes, I've just DM'd you the code. You're welcome to come over. You're free to shop, take some free items, and yeah, there's some over here and on this other side. But you can also explore, walk around, feel free to do so. So don't forget to check this side as well. All of this stuff on these beaches, free to take. There's a bunch of extra tools that I've had. There's a ton of gift wrap. Feel free to take those. Feel free to take them. I want to wrap these for Snake and Drake. I really need to work hard on getting their photos. I have not been gifting them anything. Dev, I have whispered it to you on Twitch. So check your whispers, and you'll have the code. Where is Snake? Was Snake in his house? Drake is running around. Let's go give a gift to Drake while we're here. Also, what does Kix have? Wooden clogs, mage booties. Do I have those? I don't know if I have those. Traditional flower shoes, kitty socks. Maybe I do. Maybe I cataloged them. Oh, there we go. Whoops. Sorry, Misa. I've ended the conversation. I refuse to leave the Halloween spirit. Is that a clue into maybe the outfit you're wearing? I'm not sure why it won't show up on the map, but the Maple Leaf season is from the 16th through the 26th, apparently. Oh, you know, let me check. I think you're right. Right now, Acorn season runs through December 10th. And I think you're right. I think Maple season starts, yeah, the 16th, like you said. I'm the Victorian Ghost. I can't wait to see your outfit. I can't wait to see it. I don't know if you guys noticed, but on my island, I took all of the Halloween pumpkins and just, like, turned them around for the most part. I got rid of some that's like, okay, this would still be Halloweeny. Oh, wow. That's amazing. That is amazing, Misa. That's so good. You do look very ghostly. I need a... Also, I guess I should be... I should be a little bit more afraid of a ghost. Where is the, oh. There we go. That probably fits a little bit better. That fits better. Yeah, feel free to look around, help yourself. Take whatever you would like. I'll go check also what's in Abel's right now. Oh, Drake. I have something for you. Hey, Jet, thanks for saying hi. This is for you. Huh? What is it? I wonder what's inside. I'm gonna open it. Oh, neat. It's an Archelon tail. Wow. Thank you so many bunches. I want to thank you. Here, man, a gym tee. Thank you. Thank you, Drake. One of these days, I'll get his photo. I don't even think... We're probably not even best friends. I feel like I haven't really talked to a lot of my villagers in a bit. I've been mostly just building things for weeks. I think even Boomer the other day was like, I haven't seen you in a while. I'm like, ugh. You're my favorite villager, and I haven't been talking to you. That's my bad. Excuse me. This tea giving me the hiccups. After school jackets. colorful striped sweaters. It looks very fall. That one looks very pumpkiny. It looks very candy cornish. Sleeved aprons, bell bottoms, tech shirts. Supreme Geek, welcome. Greek, sorry. Supreme Greek, my bad. Welcome. How's it going? Belted, wrapped around skirts, chain pants, label shorts, worn out jeans. We've got cyber suits and rad powers, skirt suits, student caps, pilot caps, visual punk, shades, socks that mostly, again, are unchanged. So when you guys come over, if you guys would like to come over, you guys can also help yourself there. I'm good. Welcome. Well, I'm glad. Hope you enjoy your time here. Currently, the island is open. We've got a bunch of free items on the beaches if you would like. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you. Just trying to, you know, we chill. We're chilling. We're chilling today with some Animal Crossing. Hanging out. This is actually the first time my island's been open for people in a while because I started redoing my island. And so now we're pretty much done. There's still some random flowers and things that I need to move, and then I had all these extra items that I was like, I need to just get rid of these. So likely what will happen is any item left on the beach after today, I'll just sell them. So feel free to come in, pick them up. Yeah, you can. Let me. I will whisper you the code. I'll be whispering it to you here on Twitch. Boom. Nooks, available to shop. Abel's, totally. Turnip prices are awful today. But yeah. Okay, Snake is home. Okay. Well, once Supreme gets here, I'll go in and give him a gift. Yesterday was Snake's birthday. We had a couple people over for that. I want to give him another gift. Because I still need his photo. But how long have you been playing Animal Crossing? Oh, 2 days. Oh, wow. It's pretty, you're pretty new then. Have you been enjoying it? One thing that I'm still curious about is, we have not, oh good, I'm glad. We have not yet heard, what's coming up this month, really, right? Unless did I announce anything today? Like, we know that there's going to be an update sometime this month. Oh, so where do you put the code? Okay, so, on your island, you go to, your airport. I think if you're on day 2, your airport should be open. But you go to the Dodo Airlines. Let me show you. So you go, it's gonna do a little cutscene really quick, but you're gonna go to the airport, and talk to that bird, Wilbur, I believe. Hey, it's Jacob. Welcome. How are you doing? Thank you for the follow the other day. You talk to that bird, Wilbur, and you can tell him that you want to go travel somewhere online, and then I think he'll ask you, how do you want to, like, figure out, like, where you want to go? And he'll say, one of the options is use a Dodo code. And that code that I sent you is the Dodo code. So, yeah, you just give them that code, you punch it in, and then you'll fly on over here. Just make sure that when you're ready to leave the island, you actually go back to my airport, which is down here, and you talk to him and tell him that you want to go home. If you leave without doing that, it kind of like resets things for you. So if you need any more help, let us know. Orville. I always forget which is which. Thank you, Misa. For some reason, I always thought he was Wilbur at the very beginning, and then I realized later, I was like, oh, that's Orville. I've been thinking wrong. And my day's going well, Jacob. It's been a pretty chill day today so far. Thought we would, normally we play a different game on Wednesdays, but I kind of thought today would be a good day for, like, let's just relax. Let's open up the island, let's have people here, and have some fun. So, yeah, we're relaxing today. I hope your day's going well. Okay, cool. I'm glad you were able to figure it out. What else? So, I was saying that, yeah, we don't have an update yet for this month. We don't have an update yet. Like, we don't know what's happening, but they did tell us that there's an update coming later this month for Harvest Fest, or Harvest Festival. The Harvest Festival? Welcome, Supreme GR from Paradise. If you're on day 2, a lot of the stuff here on the island will probably be new stuff. So feel free to take as much of it as you want. There's a few fossils, and some clothing. If you run out of room, one of the things you can do is so you can catalog items, which is there are some items which are mostly like non-special items, like a Gulliver item would be considered something special, or like a limited time seasonal item I think is considered special, or an item that you can craft. Hey, feel free to take what you want. Like I mentioned, Axiom Runner, welcome. How are you doing, Runner? Welcome. No, please feel free. I mean, I think I mentioned I will probably sell most of this stuff at the end of the day. So if you would like to, Runner, thank you for those bits. Thank you very much. I'll probably sell all these items at the end of the day, so feel free to take them. Like I was mentioning, so there some items, like let's say here's a hat, a flashy round ear animal hat. If you ran out of room in your pockets but still wanted to maybe go back to your island and order it, you can actually just pick up this item and then drop it. And you have now cataloged it, and so you will find it back in your residential services. There's like a little shopping app in the little like kiosk thing. You can then go back to your island and order those once you get there. So you can do that with most furniture, and then like I think almost all of the clothing. You can't do it with fossils or tools or anything, but like you can just pick them up and drop them if you would like to. If you run out of room, that's all I'm saying. You can take as much of it as you would like, though. Let's see. If you have any other questions, feel free. And also, for people here, especially the newer people, if you have not joined the Discord, there are a lot of people there who will help you with Animal Crossing stuff, especially. But everyone there is pretty nice, so they'll probably talk about anything. But lots of people who are very knowledgeable in how the game works and have a lot of the items. So if you're looking for something, might be a good place to stop. We've got like a general Animal Crossing chat where we usually we'll share pictures of like updates we're working on, or funny thing that's happened, or updates, that kind of stuff. We'll talk about Animal Crossing stuff. But we also have like a AC Trades channel, so if you have like a item that you're looking for and would like to trade for like money or another item, it's a good place to check out. So anyway, If you guys are new, please join the Discord. Yeah, we talk a lot, like Mesa said. Let's see. Runner, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. How's chat doing? Chat, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I figured, like I mentioned, we usually play we've played the Red Lantern or, we normally play like the Red Lantern or another game on Wednesday, but I kind of thought today would be a good day for some Animal Crossing, just to kind of chill out, you know? Hard to, didn't want to choose anything that was a little too stressful. So just by picking clothes up and leaving them down, I can get them from my island afterwards. Do you have anything Halloween? Was in-game reading stuff. Actually, there are some Halloween items. They're on the ground. That Red Lantern life. Let me check to see if I have anything else in my... You know, actually, I think a lot of it is on the beach. There's also... I'll show you, but I've got some stuff on the left beach, which is what we're on right now, like when you come out, and then there's some on the right side as well. I'll show you. Welcome back, Misa. So like the flashy animal hat, the one that I was just over, that's actually these are, let's see. Raggedy outfit is, I believe, technically a Halloween item. All these animal hats. One thing you can't tell is that these are actually all different colors. These are all, probably most of the different colored hats from that one. But there are also some items here. Frugal outfit is not a... Oh, and here's some Halloween costumes. The flashy animal costume. Those are not the ones. What are these? What's this? Tennis sweater, school jacket. There's some. I bet I could probably order you some for another time. Like if you come later, I can do that. How did I celebrate Halloween? I didn't do anything here in person. I actually streamed on Halloween, and we did like a... Oh, hi, Cola. I'm so sorry. There's so much happening. I missed it. My bad. I'm so sorry. Welcome. Welcome, Cola. Yeah, I didn't do anything. I streamed in the day, and we kind of hung out here, and we did the very beginning of my Halloween event. But that was kind of it. It's kind of it. I didn't buy candy or anything. He sacrificed someone on stream. I said it really chill in my head, but you just grunted it out. Red Lantern life? Yeah, that's fair. No. But yeah, there's some, here's some DIYs and some other stuff. Feel free to take those. You know, it was a dark day. It was a dark day. But also my Nook's Cranny and, Abel's is open, so if you need more clothes there, feel free to check. I'll just double check if there's any other, clothing. Oh yeah, and Kix is here. If you want to buy some clothing. Okay, I need to do something else. I was writing while I lurked. I need a break, and I should go make dinner. Come with me, Jet, to the kitchen. We will follow you, Gilmore. We will follow you. What's on the what's on the menu for tonight? Supreme or Greek. I don't know what you prefer. But you'll see that if you go to your kiosk, you'll find something that says Nook Shopping. And you can look at there are special things that change every day. Over here you can see like your catalog of stuff. And this shows you everything that you've either bought or picked up. It'll show you some things that are not for sale, just showing you that you've at least had them. But you can actually cycle through and look at just things you can repurchase. These could be items that you've cataloged, like just picked up and dropped on someone else's island, so that you can then order it back there. Same works with clothes, most of them. There's only a few clothes items that I think are limited. Pizza. Oh, I think salad and pizza. I love pizza. You can't eat pizza? That sucks. Hi, came back to say I'm leaving again. Didn't want you to think I left you hanging after my Chipotle. No, you're so good, Maluna. Haven't felt good the past 2 hours. I'm gonna lay down for a bit. No, I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better, Maluna. I had salad and pizza last night, Gilmore. Good stuff. Have fun enjoying your pizza and salad. I mostly need to clean the kitchen right now. That's fair. I feel that. I love pizza, and I keep okay, so there's this one place. I've mentioned it before. There's this one pizza place up here that is so good, but it is a little expensive, and so I haven't really had the opportunity to have it recently, and I miss it so much. I miss it. It's so good, though. Only non-dairy pizza. Oh, yes, that makes sense. Cheese will get you. It'll get you sometimes. Let me just double check. Let me see. I think all the ones that I have now, well, I guess I could reorder them. Make it easy on you. I think some of those are already on the beach. I will give you these Magic Academy robes. Why not? Oh, my pockets are full. Talinus! Welcome! The brand Lactaid have their own mozzarella cheese that's awesome substitute for dairy-free options. Oh, if I took some meds, could be a multitude of reasons, who knows? I'm gonna just lay down, it'll pass. Alright, well, hopefully you feel better. Just rest, relax, kick back. Take a nap. I love naps. Naps are some of my favorite things in the world. Oh, nice. Here's some more things for you, potentially. Oh. This is not a Halloween costume, but I'm going to put this here anyway. Axel, you're up in my face right now. I don't know why. Talinus, how are you doing? How is work? Yes, everyone show Maluna some love. New subscriber, so, you know, part of the pack. See ya! Let me check. Let me make sure there's anything else I can just drop there. I think I already put... there are different colors. Yeah, so they're all different colors. If you pick them all up and drop them, you can then choose. You can reorder the ones that you want when you get home. I feel like that's actually. I think most everything else I dumped on the beach because I think I only kept like my flashy animal costume. That's about it. Everything else I cataloged. If later there ends up being Supreme, I don't know if you're on Discord, but if you join our Discord, if you want to message me maybe one of the some of the Halloween items that you're looking for, I can make sure you get some. Let's see. Work going okay so far? Nice, nice. We're right now just having some people over. They can, you know, take some items. I gave them a little tour of the place, and Talinus, I know I posted a picture on your Discord last night. But just so you can see, the wall. I mean, it's not like as big of a commitment as your wall. But here you go. No lactate there. Oh, that's a better shot, probably. Anyway, you can see a little bit better. I feel like, so the one thing I was mentioning is I wish there was one extra space here, so it's a little bit bigger, but there's no way I can do that. So, like, I would love to put something else here to make this more interesting, but it's not really happening. Can I put patterns on the ground with Polar here? Or no? I can. I mean, I don't know if this adds anything. It's probably better than nothing at this point. Looks kind of plain, maybe. Let's do the broken one. This one's probably my favorite one. I don't want to overuse it. Let's do another one of these clovers. I don't know. Prysin, lactose intolerance. Oh no. Mostly like faces or something that reminds of Halloween. Oh. There's a few different like there's a few different types of masks. Like a fox mask or something. But if you, if you join our Discord, I can kind of give you a better idea of what other items you might be interested in, and then you can send me a message there. I think I'm gonna stop taking like item order requests on Twitch, just because I think a lot of people come in and then we never see them again, and then I'm just like, I have these items and I don't know what to do with them. Let's see. Oh, this is fine. I wish it was bigger, so maybe I could put like stalls or something on the sides. But it's fine. I think it's fine. You can still kind of fish over here. I know, this looks pretty good. Welcome, Azuk. I think it's been a while since we've seen you here. Oh, you don't have like reactions and stuff? Yeah, so you get them, Supreme, you get them from talking to your villagers. They'll eventually give you some. Fun fact, different villager personality types give you different reactions. Like they are let me find a link. So the different personality types give you different Animal Crossing AC personality reactions. There we go. Let me see if I can find the list of like which. Aha! There we go. Here you go. Yes, Cola. Let me send you the dodo. I will be whispering it to you, and it is sent. Cola, it has been whispered to you. So you guys, about reactions, you would like a link. Oh, I already posted it. If you click that link, it actually shows you which of the different villagers will give you, like, what personality type will give you certain reactions. So you kind of, if you want all of them, you kind of need to cycle through different villager personalities to get them all. And they slowly will teach you them. Who's making it party over your head? That would be Misa. Do I have my tambourine? I don't. Oh, that's sad. I want the dance emote. Oh, like from New Leaf? Because I would love that. I always think of, what was his name? What was his name in New Leaf? He taught you reactions. No, oh wait, do you mean like... Wait, do you mean like one of these? I mean, this is kind of a dance? It's kind of not a dance, I guess. What do you think is important from this stuff for someone who started just 2 days ago? Definitely learn the DIYs if you don't have them, or if you haven't used them yet. Probably... Let me see what else is here. You know, let me get... Oh, you know what? Get this waste bin, so you can actually throw some items away if you ever need. There's a spooky standing lamp, which is a Halloween item, by the way. I think I have a few extra, like, dressers. A stereo, that's a good call. I think I have an extra one. Let me see what I've got. Mucho dineros. Do I have a dresser? I'll give you... Okay. I'm gonna give you this. This is a dresser, technically. What other thing? Oh, let me see. Do I have a stereo around here? I have a bamboo stereo. That works. Anything else that I can give you that would be... Oops. Can I throw some of my stuff? So you can pick some of... Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna give you 2 items. Spudsky, welcome. How are you doing? There's one on the beach. I think I saw you walk over one. I have some... Oh, Misa is gonna bring you some DIYs, Supreme. Beaucoup d'argent. That is all I got for you. Welcome, Cola. There we go. There we go. My tea is cold. Doing okay? I'm doing well. I'm doing good. Don't even know how to write in game? Oh, you're good. If you want to pop up the keyboard, it's the right shoulder button up here. Firebend the tea? Seriously. How do I get more space? Like in your pockets? Good question. That comes a little bit later. I don't think it's immediately available to you, but you need to be doing your like Nook Mile tasks. Eventually, you'll be able to buy more pocket space. If you need to leave and come back, you're more than welcome to, by the way. Welcome, Ivy Frost 13. Welcome to our little space here. Yeah, and you can buy more pocket space through the ATM and resident services. You use Nook Miles to buy them. So if you need to go back to your island, drop off some things, and come back, you're more than welcome to. I'll hold on to these items for you that I have. Yeah, it comes after a little bit. I don't think it's available immediately, but you'll at least be able to buy one new row Because you can have 40 items, or 40 spaces total. I think you start off with 20, and you buy them like 10 each, or like 10 at a time. We'll do so, because I'm full. Do I need to type your code to come back? Yes, you do. And the code will stay the same. Unless something happens here, but... and I won't even attempt that, runner. Yeah, so if you need to come back with empty pockets to pick up some more stuff, go ahead, please. Ivy, if you're here hanging out, hope you're doing well. I have just a few free items on my beach for people to take if you would like to come over. More than welcome to. There we go. We're just hanging out today, just chilling, just trying to have a relaxing day. And yes, Butsky, I'm feeling super comfy today. It was so cold in my apartment last night, and so I was like, I just want to stay warm, and so I have my hoodie here to be warm. Very natural. Hi. Welcome. Oh, you know what? Oh. Aha! Aha! Hold on. I know why that's not working. But I'll do it manually because I messed up. That was my bad. Thank you, Sputsky, for redeeming Burn It All Down! Thank you for keeping me toasty. Supreme, I believe Misa has left to her island in order to come back to drop them off. Gilmore, I don't have time to make pizza dough. New plan. We're having chili. I didn't realize how late it was. That is fair. Winter's coming, everybody. Ivy, let me send you the dodo. I'm gonna go see Grandpa Boomer. Great. Let's see. Ivy, I will be whispering it to you here on Twitch. So check your whispers here. That's not it. Boom. Done. Oh, tomorrow you're making rolls? That sounds so good. Everybody, make sure who's coming over, make sure to leave via the airport. So that way it doesn't mess up anybody else's game or yours. Just something considerate to do. Please make sure also, like, if you, if someone's trying to come in or leave, to exit out of menus or your pocket menu, so that way it doesn't interrupt people. I just want hot bread right now. Oh. I love bread. I love bread. Supreme, how much pocket space do you have right now? What? Is he sick? Wait, but he was working out today. Maybe he started feeling sick after his workout. Cola, I feel like the last time you were here, Boomer was also feeling sick. Going back to empty? I'm full? Okay. Okay, sounds good. I have some items for you that I'll save till you come back. When you guys come over, to trade those recipes, maybe, like, this area is probably better for that, so that way it doesn't get mixed with anything. I don't know, Cola. I'm so sorry. He was out here working out. Not just working out. I said that weird. I feel like I'm really tired today, so it's like I've been stumbling over my words repeatedly. It happens. It happens, but I'll be like, I'll end my inflection will end earlier than I intend to. So I'll be like, he's working out. Dang. Multilinguals. up in here. I'm stealing... Misa tried to steal Boomer from me earlier today, actually. And I had to politely decline. Everyone wants a piece of Boomer. It's fine. My goal is to make Boomer the ultimate dreamy. It does look a lot different. There's a lot of updates we've done. The newest thing, which I posted in Talonus' Discord, is there's now this wall behind resident services. It goes around on this one side and wraps around back and ends here. But I think it looks really nice. No, not steal. Temporarily foster to help improve his acting skills. In fact. That's what they all say. That's what they all say, Misa. They start off by wanting to foster him, and then they fall in love with him, and they realize Boomer is the best, and I will dedicate my entire island to him. That's what happens all the time. Yeah, but I'm curious if we'll get an update soon. That, Welcome, Ivy, from Sweet Isla. Very first relocator. I want Teddy. Teddy's pretty cool. Talonus has been, like, villager hunting. And it's kind of cool because you can. I've seen a lot of villagers that I've never seen before, by watching him like go to the different islands. Boomer reminds me of Snoopy when he is in flight mode. That is hilarious. I actually grew up loving Charlie Brown, so that makes a lot of sense. I thought Snoopy was the coolest. They do kind of have like. What does Snoopy's eyes look like? I think they're dots. Sometimes though he has like lines, I think, which does kind of remind me of Boomer. Welcome, Ivy. Hope you enjoy your stay. The stores, feel free to shop. Feel free to take some items off the beaches. Yeah, just enjoy. This is the first time we're opening up the island after like a few weeks. And like I mentioned, since we have more people here right now, next week we'll be doing our Animal Crossing Olympics. So we're gonna play some games and have some fun. You can win some prizes. Thank you, Gilmore, for that hydrate. Keeping us hydrated. I appreciate it. Have you ever watched the Bon Voyage, Charlie Brown, where they go to France? It's so dark. It is such a dark film. One, it also features the only... So, if you guys have never watched Charlie Brown, all the adults typically speak in a, like, womp, 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 womp. It sounds like a little trumpet thing. But, like, you can never understand adults when they talk. It's the only time in Charlie Brown that you can understand an adult. But they go to France. Snoopy does some inappropriate things. Especially for like a kids movie, maybe. But it gets intense at the end. I don't want to spoil it for you. Granted, it's a movie from like 19-something, 80. Who knows? I think it's Bon Voyage Charlie Brown. but let me double check while we're doing this. Welcome back, Supreme. Bon voyage, Charlie Brown. Yeah, it's Bon voyage, Charlie Brown, and in parentheses, and don't come back. How intense does it get? It gets pretty it's more intense than camping, that's for sure. It came out in 1980, so I don't want to spoil it. Like what? Snoopy at the Moulin Rouge? Snoopy drinks he definitely seems to get drunk at some point. Or at least acts that way. I think it's supposed to be root beer, but like still. I feel like it's a movie from 1980. I won't go into super detailed, but I'll at least say the intense part is that some of the kids maybe get trapped in a burning building. So you'll have to watch the movie to figure out what happens, but that's maybe a big plot point. I don't feel bad at spoiling a movie that came out in 1980. You've had your chance. Yeah, exactly. It gets really intense. Charlie Brown does like start to fall in love with this French girl who lives in a chateau. They stay at the chateau. Oh no, Snoopy! But then, hello guys, we always watch Tom and Jerry. Fair, that's fair. Supreme, here's 2 extra items for you. There you go. And Pepe Le Pew was always fair. Your island's pretty cool. Thanks, Ivy. I appreciate it. We recently have been working on it a bit. Supreme, the throwback rocket is a dresser, so you can change clothes with it. And the bamboo speaker, you can put music in it and learn some songs from KK and play them. But thanks, Ivy. We recently started putting it together a little bit better. This area up front is new-ish. Some things moved around. The neighborhood is all kind of new and set up. And what else? I moved some things around. I don't know. I've been trying. I've been trying to make it a little bit better. Misa's coming in with some DIYs for Supreme Greek. I just wanted to remind you guys, especially the new people here, if you'd like to join our Discord, we do a lot of talk about Animal Crossing. People will open up their islands if like Celeste is there or there's something special going on. So perhaps you may want to stop by and hang out with us. You can also do some like item trading on there, and we also just talk about games in general. And Misa, thank you for redeeming a fist bump. For me, Misa requesting redeeming a fist bump for me to assure, or for Misa to assure I wake up tomorrow in time for my language class. Misa, thank you so much for redeeming a fist bump. I do hope that you wake up on time for a fist bump. What? I hope you what? My thought process got so confused right there. I hope you wake up in time, not for a fist bump, but for your language class. So here's your fist bump. If you guys would like to punch the screen, or if you guys have the fist bump emote, you are welcome to also throw that in the chat. But on the count of 3, fist bumping the screen. 1, 2, 3. Wha-bam! And thank you so much for also gifting some subs earlier, Misa. I really appreciate it. It is also important to wake up in time for fist bumps as well. Indeed. Thank you, Ren. Sorry for the short distracted stay. Oh, you're so good. You're so good, Thomas. We always love having you here. How did the creeper get there? I don't know. That's how it happens. Fist bump. Nice. Awesome, Greek. I did not click on it. Well, creepers do tend to creep up sometimes, so. Je suis. Yep, that's it. That's all I'm gonna try. I always do that too, and where I'll start like tapping some extra emotes, and then I click an extra one. Then I'm like, oh, that's not supposed to be there. Oh, nice. Awesome. And Misa, thanks for being generous and sharing some DIYs with a new player. Always fun. I'm trying to think what else. I've been trying to think of what else I want to do or like need to update. She said, "I am here." Ah, okay, that makes sense. Je suis. Yep. My French is bad. All I know how to say is like je ne sais quoi. And what else do I know how to say? Je m'appelle Jet. I should finish that. I probably should finish that. Essie. What else? Or easy. Is it E? Easy? EC. EC phone home. Sorry. My bad. Yeah, I don't think I really know much French. You said there was a place to, yeah, the, Abels? Able sisters? Where are you? Let me show you where they're at. Oh, yeah, follow me this way. Excuse me. Right here. Yep, up here. And then you go to the closet over here on the right. The self-assessment was a lie. Wait, which one? Struggling with French. Yeah, I don't think I know French. So if you go here, she can, you go into the shop. You can buy some things here, but if you go into the closet, or the dressing room, you can, try on some more clothes that are not out here. There you go. So yeah, Able Sisters is open, and if you guys also want to check out, Nooks, to see what's in the shop, it's just right over here, right across from April's. I just don't know French very well at all. I feel like French sounds awesome. I've just never spent any time like making the sounds, you know, so I'm very unfamiliar with it. Oh my gosh, so many DIYs. That's awesome. I'm trying to think if there's anything. There was I was in a choir class and we had to sing a song in French, but I don't really remember any of it. I speak Arabic, so the pronunciation is okay for me. That makes sense. Emma, this is his second day playing. So he does not. No, it's not Farah Jaka. He is on day 2. So yeah, Supreme Greek doesn't have all that much. Wow. Emmers says that she needs someone to take some DIYs. Who has that much drive? Supreme Greek redeeming a fist bump for everyone showing their support. And I'm glad. I'm glad everyone is, I feel like everyone here is very welcoming to new people. And I love that. So I'm glad that you guys are helping out some new people. So if you guys would like to punch the screen, everyone, and Supreme Greek, thanks for helping. Thanks for being supportive of new players. And, you know, overall, I think helping out this community. Get ready to punch the screen on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Wham-bam! Yeah. Thank you so much. Welcome, Supreme Greek. Glad that you have been able to hang out with us today. And also, you know, everyone for supporting. And Ivy for being here. Everybody. Cola, welcome. And Misa, thanks again for the gifted subs and for gifting some extra DIYs to people. There's Cola in the background. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, that's so weird. Even your head moves over there. I've always wanted to learn Japanese. I took Japanese in college for a little bit. I wish I knew more. Cola. I did know how to write Japanese. I was going to attend art school in Japan, but I forgot now. Oh, wow. I took some Japanese in college. Got to go to Tokyo a few years back. Loved it. Would love to go back and visit. It's like a little picnic. Got your Sans case. I guess I should smile or something. I feel like I look bored. There we go. I think I mentioned this story once, but I tried speaking Japanese once at Disney Epcot because, like, in their around the world portion, they have like people from. Is Supreme Greek on your island right now? Yes, he is. Should be in the little beach section over here. Let's see. He's wearing a little red cap. Where is he? Oh, yeah. Supreme Greek is right here. Next to Rudy. Looks like Emma wants to come drop off some items. Let's see. at like Epcot, Disney Epcot, they have the Around the World where you can like go to different parts of the world, and like each section of this area is like made to look like it, and then people who work in these areas like speak. They're usually from those countries and like speak the language fluently, and I was so excited to go to Japan. I think I told this story a long time ago, so I'll just tell it quickly. But I went to the Japan section while when we went. This was when I was much younger. Oh yeah, sorry Emma, I forgot to send it to you. It's my bad. Boom. Thank you for reminding me. Anyway, I got so nervous trying to speak Japanese to one of the what? Mage booties are from Kick? Apparently. Oh, I needed to check that. Anyway, I got so nervous trying to speak Japanese to one of the people that worked there. And I think I said to the lady, I was like, "Hello, my name is Jet." And she was like, she responded, "Oh," in Japanese, "Are you learning Japanese?" And I said, my response to her was "Sí," because Spanish was the language that I was learning at home. So I said "Sí," and then she just kind of like looked at me, she just kind of like turned her head and was just kind of confused, and I was like, I mean, and it was just like sweating, just like, I'm so sorry. Why I didn't mean to, I don't know. It was bad. And so ever since then, feel super uncomfortable trying to practice languages in front of native speakers, because I feel like I always flash back to that moment, and I'm like, I remember that moment. She was probably like, "Who is this baka?" Anime excessive sweating, just like is there one like that here? I can't remember. It's not that one. That's how I feel now trying to practice. It was like this. That is what I can imagine him running out of Disney. Why? Well, it's funny because so we had gone to Epcot over 2 days because we ended we went there really late one day. Yeah. We went there kind of late, so we I think stopped at night in Japan. I think that was one of the last places, and then we picked that up the next day. We just went to where we left off and then continued. And the first day I was in the Japan store, because at Epcot at the time they had this huge store in the Japanese section. I'm gonna be off soon. 2:15 a.m. here. Oh my gosh. Supreme Greek. I think Emma's gonna drop off some things for you here. I think Emma's coming in. But then thanks for hanging out with us. Where are you that it's 2:15? You must be... That must be like... Well, Europe, probably, I would assume. It's 1:15 where you are? In France? So a little bit more east then, probably, right? Is that how time works? Yes. I would need to go back and come again. Well, I think she has some DIYs, so if you want to... Oh, you're in Greece. Oh, that makes sense! That makes sense! I'm an idiot. Adoy. That's my bad. Yeah, we do have a variety of people here. I don't know if well, I mean, Greek, I don't know if you have time to like... Oh, if Emma could wait 2 minutes, I'll go empty up. Yeah, I think Emma just got here, so probably good. It's just DIYs. You can learn them without emptying. That's also true. Oh, Cola, that's a really cool custom. If you want, hey Emma, if you want, the other beach has a little bit more room. If you want to come over here this way, or that's fine too. I'm in the way. Oh, that's fair. This side, over here, over here, over to the right, over to the right. Boop, boop, boop. Look at this. There's a ton more room here. So, Supreme, if you'd like to come over here and pick up some of these DIYs. Oh, my bad. Oh yeah, so that first night when we went to Epcot and we were in Epcot, Japan, and we went to the Japanese store. I think was just so anxious and like excited at the same time that I didn't buy anything. I just kind of ghosted, like a ghost. I slowly shambled through the like aisles, just kind of like looking at all the things and taking it all in, and I was just acting really weird, and I don't know. I just couldn't. I think I was just so excited that I didn't know what to do with it. But then the next day, luckily, we were going back, so I went back there and actually bought some things, and that's when I had the interaction with the retail person, where I was just like, an idiot. But hey, we all have to learn at some point. But when I went to Tokyo a few years back, I did actually get to learn some stuff and like actually use some of it. So I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it was good. I've learned a little bit. Oh no. And now you have become a ghost? And now you must haunt? I love this reaction. I think it's so funny. Take me to my ex? Uh-oh. Who is her ex? I don't know. I was gonna take her to a villager. Aw, Kit Kat. Let's talk to Kit Kat. Kapah! Like that shirt, bub. I'm off to patrol Airmore. Tater Tot, I'm leaving the sector over there for you. Need the red and black? Let me see. They're called mage booties, right? I have mage boots. But not these mage booties. Not a true story. Right, right, right. Thanks for stopping by, Cola. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sharing some items with Ivy here. I should buy these. I'm gonna buy them, I'm gonna drop them. That's probably it for now. But Friday, so okay, this Friday we're gonna do, let me drop this. Friday we will, oh, look at this, another row. Friday we'll probably play again some more Animal Crossing. Next week we're going to do, oh, the Olympics, which I'll give you some info about that. And then, oh, and then once we reach 300, whoops, I keep dropping my controller. Once I get to 300 followers, which we are at 258. Where's my controller? There it is. Okay. Once I get my once we reach 300, we'll do an actual community day. I know I have a game. I know you'll enjoy playing it. I love it with all my heart. What is it? I'll have some DIYs on the right side for the other person if they want some. Other guy. So it looks like Ivy, I don't know. We didn't ask. How long have you been playing? Looks like here are a couple of shell fountains and a peach wall. There's some more items here, if you guys can see. Half past date? The story, quests, and graphics. Wow. I will look up a trailer for that. That's awesome. Is it on the Switch? Oh. Since you like Spiritfarer, I did. Half past date. Let me save it. It's a rom-com. Oh, it is on the Switch. Nice. Oh, it's on everything. Oh, neat. Oh, the graphics are pretty cool. That is awesome. I will check it out. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll check it out. Emma, you can, hey, if you want to pick them up, great too. If not, it's okay. I'll probably sell most of these things at the end of the day. So if anybody wants to take these things, please do. Please do. Try to get all the achievements. Oh boy. How long of a game is it? I am missing 5 achievements. Oh boy. Seems like you're pretty close to finishing. It's Jacob redeeming a fist bump. Just says Jay. So I assume you want a fist bump. I don't know if there was anybody in particular or for any specific reason, but it doesn't matter. Jacob, thank you for redeeming a fist bump. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out with us. I hope you're enjoying yourself. If you'd like to punch the screen, get ready to do so. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Wha-bam! Thank you. If you guys have the fist bump emote, you can also join in. Or just punch your screen. It's great. I finished it in 7 hours. Wow! That's not bad. I let other people see if they want them. If not, sell them. Okay, sounds good. And for new people, please feel free to join our Discord. Like I've mentioned, we chat in there. Do a lot of Animal Crossing chat, but also other stuff. Oh, Ivy, I was just making sure. I didn't know if you wanted to check the other side. Looks like they had dropped some extra DIYs and stuff that were on this side of the beach. That's all. That's all it was. Just calling your attention to see if you needed some of these extra items. Yeah, I checked. It doesn't seem super expensive. Just sit up here. Yeah, and it doesn't seem like we've heard much yet from, like, November update. I'm so curious if there's going to be, like what Franklin's event is. What can we expect from that? If there's anything else that's being added. I'm sure there will be some kind of big Christmas thing. So maybe this event won't be super big. But, let me just double check. We haven't heard... Has Nintendo uploaded anything today? I am very excited for Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I will probably play that on stream. Yeah, I'm surprised too. I know they said that the update was coming late November, but I'm curious if it... Well, yeah. So, how many days do we have? Let's see. So Thanksgiving is on the 26th. So I imagine, because they've usually given us like a week before, or a few days before the update. So I'm curious if we'll hear something like, yeah, either late next week or the week of the 15th, something. And yeah, I'm super excited about Hyrule Warriors. That comes out on the 20th. I believe. So that's not far away. I may have taken half a day that day. That's awesome. I kept on playing some, just redoing some of the missions because I find them so much fun. And so I think I have Impa at level like 15. Do I have light blue shoes? Like in my storage right now? Thanks for hanging out, Supreme. Hope you have a good night. Thanks for joining us today, and I hope we'll see you again later. Okay, let me check. Yeah, so excited for Hyrule Warriors. So excited. That'll be fun. I will most likely be playing that on stream. Oops, my bad. I should have known. Thank you for all the gifts, Jetpack, Misa, Holy Shiznuts. I think I want to paint some of the portraits in Hyrule Warriors for the next one. Ooh, that would be awesome. Thanks for stopping by, Greek. Glad to have you. Okay, so let me check my shoes. Wait, these aren't sorted by type. There we go. Shoes. Oh, well, I have the mermaid shoes. That's kind of light blue. Or some sky egg shoes. You're in the market for some egg shoes? Yeah, those are... I don't really have a lot of shoes. Kind of just, you want the mermaid shoes? Done. I think I was going to try to sell those on Nookazon, and then I feel like everyone's gotten them by now. So I'm like, oh well. Let's just throw those away. Misa said she was looking for some light blue shoes. And Runner, thank you again. Oh, there you are. For those biddies. Samurai Greaves, my favorite. Thank you for those biddies, Runner. It was funny. I was actually on. I was watching Sput last night, and I think you gave him some biddies as well. And I was like, "Oh, Runner, how many biddies do you have?" I was lurking for the most part last night. Mr. Sput is very good at Smash Bros. I was actually thinking about joining in for a second, and I was like, "Oh, maybe I'll just watch." maybe I'll just watch. I'm very excited. I know not everyone plays this game. Wait, 14 bits away from the next bit badge? What? There are bit badges? What was I gonna say? Oh, I know not everyone plays this game, but I'm super pumped for tonight, the next season of Apex Legends releases, and I'm super pumped. Yeah, lol. I mean, I guess, yeah, I noticed that Runner does have one by his name. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. For the 14 bits. Do you have a new bits badge? I hope you got it. Runner is the #1 bits leader. And is in fact probably one of the only people to do bits. I don't know how bits work. How much is a bit? Bits, it's not showing me, but it went from triangle to bits gem. Maybe I need a refresh. I don't think it's gonna mess anything up if I refresh this. See, next time you type something, take a look. For first-time buyers. Oh, so bits. You can see it in the little like message thing. It has a little triangular icon. And yeah, you buy like a certain amount in packs, and then you can just kind of gift them out. Mine, if somebody writes a message with them, it'll like read it out. It should. I think I fixed it. 500 butts. Oh, nope, it's still showing it as it. Bits are a form of donation for the streamer, so you can buy the bits and then donate them to the streamers. Yes. Yeah, it's still showing me a show, at least from what I can see. Still shows you as the #1 bit leader, but as the gold triangle. Where are these 500 butts? They do well, I don't know. I think they kind of take it up front. Indeed. I'm sure they charge you a little bit extra, you know, for their pockets. But, yep, that makes sense. Granted, I think, like, what is it? 100, is 100 bits like 10 cents or something? Something like that, I feel like. Isn't it? If you're paying $6, that should be 600 bits. Penny equals a bit. Okay. I heard through Streamlabs. Donations, the amount goes fully to the streamer. I think there's like a PayPal processing fee, but yes, overall. Hey, Aku, how's it going? So you just paid 16 pennies? I think, isn't it something like that? I can't remember. Maybe I'm wrong. Twitch takes their cut from the initial purchase. Okay. Oh, well, see ya. Thanks for stopping in. Everyone takes their cut. Everyone takes their cut. I know, like, Streamlabs donations are processed through PayPal. 1 bit is a penny. 100 bits is $1. Okay. Oh, then I had that wrong. For some reason, I was like, isn't that, like, just only 10 cents or something? But no, I think you're right. It's fun. A lot of people have, like, some neat bit things you can do. So, like, right now on mine, if you do a bit and then type out a message, they will, like, a computer voice reads it out. But I think there are more things you can do with them than I probably am doing. I think runner is the primary form I get bits, so I just haven't messed with it in a bit. In a bit. Wow. Thanks for coming over, Ivy. Thanks for hanging out. And we appreciate you, Misa. Thanks for being here. For those that do not know, one, right now I think we just have 2 here, but Misa is a streamer. I will come back again for sure. Awesome. Thanks for hanging out, Ivy. We love having new people here. Misa is also a streamer, as well as Axiom Runner is also a streamer. He's a Resident Evil 2 esports legend. So go ahead and go give them a follow. What happened? Is that Chompers? Whose emote is that? Oh, that's yours! Oh my gosh. That's awesome. Oh, that's such a good emote. A Resident Evil. Well, I must just be really tired. I said a Resident 2 Evil player? Resident Evil 2 player. I had it made in the exact likeness to my dog Athena. That's awesome. What kind of dog is Athena? Wait, did something happen, Misa? She's a hybrid husky. That's awesome. The broadcast ended. Did it? Still seems like it's going. Did anything mess up? Yeah. Seemed to be running fine. I didn't get like an boomer, you shall be mine. Yeah, I was confused when he said what happened. I was like, oh no. I can see what you're saying. I think it might have been a glitch. That's fair. Because I saw a glitch? Uh-oh. CPU is running fine. Nice. A lot of these items have been taken. That's good. Fewer items to sell here. Because I saw a glitch. Let's see. This is all stuff that I need to place on the ground. Oh, I was going to talk to Snake. I'll give you your own plane. Oh my gosh. Boomer isn't that easily swayed. He can't be bought. His friendship can't be bought. Leave with me. Oh, Snake's outside somewhere. Where's Snake? Snake! Oh, there he is. I passed him. Hey, Tater Tot. You bringing it? Do you want this? What? From me? Let's give you this. What's inside? An Ankylo tail, huh? This fossil is awesome. Wow, you've seriously outdone yourself. Super cool. Gotta give as much as you can take. Please take a kid's smock. Is it Boomer that's wearing the steampunk outfit? Because yes. I think he actually looks really cool wearing it. I think Bruce gifted that to him a long time ago. I was like, hey, Boomer, that's pretty cool. You keep that. Oops, don't want to place. Just wanna drop. He does, yeah. Where is Boomer? I thought Cola was saying that Boomer was sick. I guess he's not sick anymore. Strange. Yeah, that's his steam. I think he looks so cool. Oh, I just realized I'm still runner 32020 in Discord for everyone. Oh, you probably are. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, Runner. Runner. I don't think you're in our Discord. Just saying. Just saying. I was gonna check, and I was like, wait, you're not even here. You're not even here. But look, that's fine. That's fine. You don't have you can be in too many Discords, right? That's fine. What? I don't see you in there. Excuse me, sir? I literally do not see you in here. There is no runner in my offline peoples, or in the online, or in the Twitch subscribers. So, just saying. Do I have a mirror somewhere? No, I don't think. I keep one in my storage, and if I ever have to change it, I like place it on the ground and then I like restore the mirror. But look how cool Boomer looks. He's a steampunk penguin. I feel like he almost looks like an assassin from Assassin's Creed or something. Ah, there we go, runner. I see. I see. Ha ha ha. Let's talk to Boomer. What you doing, human? I'm just hanging out, talking to the bugs. You came all this way to see me, but I'm fresh out of my real tasty shaved ice. Shoot, I wanted to share some with you, but I guess someone ate it all. See ya, Misa. Thanks for stopping by. I guess I wasn't in yet. I was almost sure I was. Well, there you go. Aha! I knew it. I'm glad we're at this point on my island. I feel like I am glad to not have to keep decorating a ton. There's really not a lot that I need to do at this point. There's some things I need to clean up. Well, that's about it. And thank you, Misa, for coming by. Thanks for helping out some of the newbies. And, you know, it's fun. It was fun having you here. Guess I'll go ahead and kind of close my island for now. But I think, okay, yeah, so this Friday we will be doing some more Animal Crossing. Saturday, though, we'll do something different. I like newbies. They empty my space. Seriously, I've needed some help with my storage as well, so it's always good to be like, take these things from me. Past Fate. I'll look it up. I'll see if we can do it this weekend. I know there's a couple of other games that I had maybe lined up, but we'll see. I feel it does look like a pretty chill game, so that might be good for a Saturday. Okay, let me see. What items did I have here? I have a wedding candle set that I need to place somewhere. Zen cushion. I was thinking about using the backside of a climbing wall for a thing. Oh, I know what I wanted to see. I wanted to see if... Is there room here to line this with these rock climbing walls? Wrong way. This is probably too tall. But like doing tasks, interesting. What? I can't do that. How am I gonna do this? Oh, look, perfect. That's probably, yeah, it's too tall. Blocks the rest of it. It's not good. Oh well. I don't know if there's anything else I can do there. We're gonna try a thing. I'll come back to pick this up. Okay. I just want to see how something looks. We're here. Might as well test it out. So, like, let's say I made a zigzag with this thing. Is there enough room? I mean, it would kind of make it just kind of like a one-lane thing. Let's see. Hold on. Say I break that. Not what I meant to do. Round that edge off. And then do, like, oops. See if we can make it even bigger. Is this better or worse? What if we made this longer? We have more room on this side. Is that? How big can you make this? But okay. You like it better? Maybe this might be too long. That might be too long of a thing. like a little rich. Is it the one thing I was like? Is it weird that's only one space? Like one for the most part. Is that weird? Does it block the view too much, or does that look cool? I can't tell. Thinking I would move. I would move some things up, probably. I just don't know. What do you guys think? Emma says she likes it. I might just leave it for a day. Kind of get a feel. I think it's like a secret passage. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Because I kind of thought, like, not super obvious, but not super hidden. Yeah. You come this way. And you're like, oh, look at this. It opens up into this area. I feel like the next area I would change in on my map, I think, would be I want to update this area, I think. It needs something else. Nobody ever comes in here. So I feel like it needs something. I do kind of like it. I like this. Oh, but you see what I like? I like that this, so I've been using the manhole covers in different spots. It's also used, I think there used to be one here, but it's not there anymore. Oh, no. I have this one here, which kind of opens up. I think I put the C one there because it kind of makes me feel like we've got the pier on this side. And then we have this area, which is like, it has cherry blossoms, but I know it's like a castle, but, you know, we have all the houses over here, so I feel like that's kind of cool, kind of matches. But on the right side, we've got the mountain design on the manhole cover, because it's like everything over there is like raised up and looks cool, like a mountain. That's my thought, anyways. Yeah, because I feel like, you know, the shrine's kind of raised up. You've got this whole water lake thing happening. Oh, let's see if we can see how it looks from up here. Barely. That's fine, though. I did get to see my, like, flyover the other day, and I loved it. I think it looks so much better than it did before. I think the last one was, like, fine, but this one's much better. I can hear that. Oh, there it is. One. I need to favorite this, replace the... Here, I don't need that anymore. Will it disappear? No, it didn't. A tango dress. We'll drop that on the beach for now. And we'll bring these over as well. But I'm glad we were able to get some people to come take some stuff. I know the other day, or actually earlier today, I mean, Secret Life not recommended. What's the word I'm looking for? Requested that we stream at night at some point, so that way you guys can see what my island looks like at night. So we might do a night stream one of these days. You never know. But I kind of think, you know, it's a little early. It's maybe 30 minutes earlier than I normally stream. But I feel like, you know, we can probably call it for today. We had a lot of people over. Got a lot of trades happening. So I feel like it's probably a good time to maybe end it for today. But yeah, I'm glad everyone was able to kind of like hang out today. It's been fun. And we had some newbies come in, and I feel like I always love it when we get new players coming in to, I don't know, just kind of share some of the wealth a little bit. I mean, we like to do that already on in our Discord a bit, but it's kind of nice when we get to do it on stream and like just have a bunch of people over, and then people start dropping things for new players. It's fun. I love it. So I think we'll probably end today's stream here. I haven't eaten. I'm actually very hungry. But let's see if there's somebody that we can raid. Let's see here. Don't really have anybody on that I know. Just gonna take a look at the. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out, Spud. I'm glad you were able to be here. I'm glad we weren't leaving as soon as you came in, because that's happened way too many times. It's happened way too many times. Let's see here. Somebody playing. Hi, I'm Jelly. How's it going? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. We had a bunch of people over today to pick up some free items. Let me see. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. We are actually right about to end the stream. We are currently looking for... Oh. I'm Jelly. Thank you for following. I really appreciate it. We're actually about to end the stream, unfortunately. Looking currently where we can do a little raid. But let's see. Yeah. Just follow. I know. Thank you so much. Glad to have you here. We usually stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. And I usually make announcements of that on our Discord when we're going in. But I was actually just mentioning that someone requested that I do a night stream soon. So I might do one at night just so that people can kind of see what the island looks like at night. I posted a picture and they said that they thought, I'll show you guys. Said they thought the area right here by my residential services looked really cool at night. Thank you, Mies. They were saying that this area looked really cool in the night photo that I posted with all the different lights. And I guess that's true. I try to have different lamps and such around. So it probably does look a little bit better, and maybe, I don't know, it looks better, but it looks different at night. So maybe we can do some kind of night chill stream. We like to keep things pretty relaxed here. So a lot of Animal Crossing, a lot of indie games. I try to have at least one. We kind of rotate between Animal Crossing and another game. We definitely play more Animal Crossing though. I do love my indie games. Trying to see here. I feel like I always try to find somebody with a camera of some kind. But I'm not seeing it. Not seeing it. Let's see. Half Past Fate isn't it again? I know, I'm gonna check it out. I will check it out for sure. Here. Let's go ahead. And, this person has a camera. It doesn't say how long they've... Oh, wait. I don't think their sound's working. Oh, wait. No, my sound was just muted. I was like, I don't think their sound's working. Nope, that's just it's just me. All right, let's go ahead and we will raid this person. There we go. Raid. All right, we're gonna. He is. It's Shanador 90. Looks like he is playing both Animal Crossing and Pokemon today. Oh wait, what? It didn't work. Something went wrong. What does that mean? Hold on. Let's try it from here. Raid. Do I need to do an app? No, probably not. What? Why can't we? Oh, maybe this person has, like, raids turned off or something. Well, never mind. I guess we can't raid that person. Never mind. Back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. Let's find somebody else then. It's perfect. It's perfect, though. All right. All right, let's find somebody else. Finding somebody else. Anyway, yeah, so this week I'll probably be back on Friday. And then we'll do something Saturday. Next week, we will be doing our Animal Crossing Olympics. There's going to be some games we can play. I have some ideas. Luckily, now that I have a little bit more room, we have more room for activities. I actually have like room on my beaches to do stuff because I was going to host it on, I was going to set a bunch of stuff. Look at Kurt. I was going to set a bunch of stuff on the beach, but I had all the houses in the way, so that wasn't going to work. So now we're going to get to actually play some games. Let's see. Does this person have a camera? Are they playing Animal Crossing? Let's see, there's an ad playing, so I can't tell. This ad's taking a super long time. I wish somebody that I knew was just on, so I could just rate them. It'd be so much easier. But it's fine. We're trying to find somebody new. They don't have a camera. Dang it. Okay, let's see. This person does have a camera. It looks like they are ending. Great. This is a lot. Look, I'm gonna check for 2 more people. And if it's not happening, we'll just end. We will just end. Oh. All right. I think I found somebody. Yep, I think I found the... I think I figured out who we're raiding. All right. Yep, I found somebody. They're playing Animal Crossing. They seem to be in a really fun outfit. So I want you to check them out. We'll hang in there for a little bit. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today and for chilling. Sorry that took so long to find somebody. But anyway, go say hello to this person. You know, post some emotes. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. Let me go ahead since we have a few seconds. Thank you to one, Fabled Mabel, for resubscribing 2 months with the tier 1. Misa, you gave out 2 gifted subs. Very much appreciated of it. I know Maluna and I can't remember who got the other one, but I hope they thanked you. Supreme Greek followed. Thanks for helping out, Supreme Greek. Also, Axiom Runner, thank you so much for following and joining the Discord. And Ivy Frost 13, thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you guys so much also for using the fist bumps and all that. It's so much fun. I love it. And then I'm Jelly. Thank you so much for following just now. Sorry that we're ending the stream at this point, but I hope you guys have fun at this this next person's spot. His name is Mickey Dizzle. Looks pretty fun. So I will see you guys there in chat. Have a great day. See you later.